If you're looking for a partner, this in general should just be some of the things you look for in people, but a partner in life, your team player, your A1, your backbone, the person that's behind you. When you like this, when y'all back to back and you got that mug on your back, who you got on your back? Exactly. I'm about to tell you some stuff, okay? So pay attention. I'm not telling you this to waste my breath. Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Let me know. Today I'm going to be letting you guys know a little bit of the, what is it, like signs? Do I have an aura? Can y'all see that? Holy crap. Oh, that is my light back there. Anyways, in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys a few things that I see are green flags and red flags when it comes to a partner. This can be a man or a woman, whatever you prefer. And it's not like expectations or anything. It's just like things that I look for, you know? And I look for this in pretty much anybody, but most definitely the person that I'm gonna be calling my partner. Okay, let me just get something out the way really quick. Nobody's perfect. Everyone will make mistakes, and we are constantly learning every single day. In fact, I encourage learning every single day. I encourage every single person I come across to learn something new every single day, whether it is small or big or something that can affect you long term or short term. Okay, so nothing that I have to say in this video is going to be judgmental or in any way trying to diss anybody or talk down on anybody or kind of like talk about them, because you know some people still act like this. Like some of the red flags, some people still act like this. I used to act like it. Some people could be working towards the green flags that I'm going to give you. You just never know. I'm not talking about anybody, but this is just some of the things that I'm looking for, and I think you should consider looking for them as well. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Okay, I was pretty much going for more green flags than red, because you know I tend to not look at the bad things about people. When I say these things, I don't mean for you to go looking for it, okay? Because you're gonna get what you're looking for, most definitely. So don't go looking for the red flags. I'm just letting you know so you know how to recognize them, okay? The first green flag that we're gonna start off with, which is very important, it came to mind first, is confidence. You need to find you a partner that has confidence within themselves, within anything that they want in their life. They just need to be confident about it. Everybody has those days where they kind of second guess, or they kind of like, you know, feel a little bit any other way other than confident, you know. Everybody has their days, but if you find somebody that is truly confident in themselves and what they're doing in their life, that shows true growth within themselves. Because if they're confident in themselves, they have this like inner knowing that they're on the right path for them. And I just feel like anybody who's confident enough to rock it on the outside, oh, they know what they're doing. Because I know I'm very confident and I know the reason why. So I just feel like everybody who is confident, if it's not fake it till you make it, if it's not one of those situations, if you're truly confident in yourself, it will reflect that. So definitely pay attention. So the opposite of that would be insecure. Definitely, you definitely want to kind of avoid anyone who's insecure. If you are with someone that is insecure and you truly love them, I suggest y'all start working on the insecurities, reassurance, anything that help. Just talk to your partner about it. Just see what they need, see what they're needing in this moment right now, okay? I don't like insecure people. Hold on, let me rephrase that. I don't like dealing with them in relationship wise because it's just kind of exhausting at this point. I know how it feels to be insecure, and I know how exhausting it can be on a partner to constantly put that on someone else. So I suggest if you are insecure yourself, you work on that before you get into a relationship. And if you see it in other people, kindly back up. Very kindly back up. Take a step back and let them do them until they know who they are. Because if they don't know who they are, how are they gonna, you know? Creative. I love a creative person in any way possible. Creative with themselves. They come up with beautiful ideas. They curate these beautiful dates for you. They have great conversations. They're just all around a box, someone who doesn't stay in the box, you know? They're always up for something new. They're always up to sit and chit chat or brainstorm on something. I love to brainstorm. I love thinking of new things. So I love someone who is creative. And I believe the opposite of that would be kind of like closed-minded, okay? You can't really do much with a closed-minded person, because once they're stuck in their ways, it's not really shakeable, especially if it's someone who's very confident in the things that they believe. And I'm not saying that everyone who is confident and like set in their ways, like in their faith and like grounded in what they believe in, are closed-minded. I'm talking about the ones who want to stay in the same exact spot, who don't want to grow, who don't want to learn, who don't want to change. Okay, and that can come in any different form, that can come in any different aspect, and I'm sure you can peep it when you do, but you can definitely tell if someone is closed-minded. They just avoid any type of growth, any type of self-work, any type of going inwards. And I don't recommend trying to find a partner that is like this. Reminder, y'all, this is for a partner in life. I don't care how old you are, I don't care how young you are. If you're looking for a partner, this in general should just be some of the things you look for in people. But a partner in life, your team player, your A1, your backbone, the person that's behind you when you like this, when y'all back to back and you got that mug on your back. Who you got on your back? Exactly. I'm about to tell you some stuff, okay? So pay attention. I'm not telling you this to waste my breath. A person that's gonna stand 10 toes behind you at all times in every single aspect of your life. Like, don't you want that? Okay, then. Next one is a leader. I have my own life to deal with, okay? So when I'm with my partner, I want to kind of relax. I want to kind of like let them take the lead. I kind of want to turn my brain off for a while. If I can't trust the person to lead me, I can't never turn that off. I can never relax. I always have to have my guard up. You know what I'm saying? So if you find a leader that can take the weight off your shoulders, even if it's for a few moments, that is a green flag. I believe the opposite of leader is someone who's like kind of lazy. I couldn't think of a word that was like the opposite of a leader. Girl, a follower? That speaks for itself. That speaks for itself. So next green flag is a listener. Find someone who will listen to you day in and day out, that will never get tired of hearing your voice, especially if you're a chatterbox like me. If you're someone who likes to chit chat about literally any and anything and can talk for hours about surface level things and deep things, definitely find you a good listener. Anybody can talk, anybody can respond, anybody can engage in a conversation. But if somebody can truly listen to you, they're a keeper. Y'all, I can't really think of a red flag for that one, so we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next green flag. You know, some of these I just couldn't think of them, but most of them I do. But for that one, just get you a good listener. I don't have an opposite for that one. Next one is communicator. Yeah, I know I'm big on communication. If you keep up with all my videos, communication is big on me. It's big on me for real, because I'm A1 at communication, okay? If something needs to be said, it's gonna be said. It's gonna be spoken on, okay? I will never ever be scared of a conversation. Avoiding a conversation, it will never be me. It will never be. I'm always the one I'm ready to have a hard conversation. I'm ready. I'll bring it up. I started. Come on. You know? So if you could find someone that not only can communicate in the hard times, but just communicate basic things like how they're feeling, what they want to do. If something bothered them, they can communicate that to you in a healthy way without making you feel like a shitty person, okay? They can still keep it a buck with you in, you know, a relationship manner, still coming from love, okay? All of these green flags should come from love. They should sprout from love. If you can find somebody who understands you and can communicate with you in whatever language that is a keeper to me. If you find somebody that knows what you mean when you say stuff. Okay, I had to turn my air conditioner on. It got hot. Sorry if you can hear it. It's all the way over there, so and you couldn't hear it in the last video. Anyways, let me lower y'all. I like y'all being kind of lower like this. Yeah, this works. Okay, so where was we at? We covered communication. Oh, next green flag is a motivator. That's definitely a green flag to me. Someone who can pick you up when you have fallen, someone who uplifts you and encourages you in anything that you desire and anything that matters and anything that is important to you. Anybody who can respect that and motivate you to be your best self every day. Anybody who can bring the best side of you out every day. Absolute green flag. Absolute green flag. The opposite of that, to me, would be a invalidator, or someone who just generally dismisses like some of the things that you say. If you communicate with your partner or somebody that you potentially want to be a partner, and they kind of like dismiss what you said, or wasn't really listening, or the whole what'd you say type of moment, that's kind of like a red flag. That's absolutely a red flag, because especially if it's a potential partner. If you can't listen now, we ain't even in a relationship yet. Hello? Next is obviously healed. Green flag, healed. Definitely healed. We all know what healed means, but if you don't, they have worked through their traumas, or if not currently working through them, actively working through them. There's nothing wrong with working through things and then wanting a partner to help you. Just don't put all of it on their back, you know? And if somebody is pushing everything onto your back, definitely take a step back, because that's not your problem. No shade. But yeah, somebody who's definitely healed, I would definitely recommend that. It's just easier. Like, it's just easier. Love is supposed to be very just flowing. It's supposed to be not necessarily easy, but it's supposed to be it's supposed to be your comfort zone. Like, you know, like a relationship, your partner is supposed to be like your A1. Like, I'm telling you. Find someone who is healed, because then y'all can, if something happens, y'all can heal each other. Y'all can help each other. Y'all can be healthy. It can be such a healthy relationship if somebody is healed. Genuinely, trust me. And I feel like the opposite of that is like the unhealed, like trust issues, toxic, trauma bonded, all of that. No. And that should just be self-explanatory within itself. You just don't want to be with somebody who actively is trying, like, if they're not doing it on purpose, they're definitely not trying to change it. Okay, so just back up. It's cool. There's plenty of fishies. Next green flag is somebody who is grateful, someone who is very appreciative of the life around them and the life that they have created. It will show that they will be grateful for the things that you do for them and the things that you bring to the table. And just gratitude is just something to carry with you always. Anybody. Okay, and the opposite of that, I feel like, is someone who, I don't have a word for it, but somebody who complains all the time. I might have a word for it. I might have found a word for it while I was editing. But someone who is complaining all the time, why? What's going on? Life is never gonna stop lifing. But that doesn't mean, you're not helping it by complaining. You get nothing positive can come from complaining. Not even, the situation won't even be fixed. You'll just feel worse from complaining. So if you find someone like that, stay away from them. All right, next green flag is someone who charges your energy. Red flag, drains your energy. Yep, we just go ahead and got that out the way, because they're two polar opposites. Obviously, people that charge your energies, people that bring the best parts of yourself out, people who bring your most favorite parts about yourself out. And of course, opposite is draining your energy. And sometimes they don't even be trying to, but I'm telling this for you to recognize it. If you feel that someone is draining your energy, relationship wise, friendship wise, family wise, it could go for a job, anything. I'm serious. If it's draining you, no, it's a big no. All right, the next one is someone who is strong. Mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that. And the opposite of that probably would be like, I don't have a word for that one either right now, but I would say something like kind of someone fragile, I guess. Someone who can like break at any moment. Someone where you have to walk on eggshells on what you say around them. Someone who is basically just kind of emotionally unstable. That could be you know what? I think I'm gonna make it that one. Emotionally unstable. That is just a bad situation to put both of y'all in, because emotions are probably one of the strongest things in your body, and if those are not regulated, nothing is gonna go right. Nothing good can come from somebody who is emotionally unstable. That's a different type of pain. You don't mess with the emotions. You don't fuck with them. Anyways, last one. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think I'm gonna say. But we're just gonna go ahead and say it. Respect and disrespect. Now, by the tone of my voice, you can already tell that this one is a little bit more important to me, because of the simple fact I don't do it. I don't deal with it. Respect in general to anybody as well as themselves and yourself, you should just have it. It's a basic human thing. Work on it, practice it, master it. If you come across somebody who does not respect you, does not respect what you believe in, does not respect on what you say, does not respect your boundaries, does not respect anything that goes on in your life that you feel should be respected, goodbye. And disrespect. If I touch on that topic, this video will be 10 minutes longer than what it's supposed to be. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is not a cookie cutter type of dynamic. This is not a checklist that you bring to the table with you every time you go to see a partner. These are just some things that you need to recognize and not replicate in your own relationship. Thank you if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I loved having this chat with you once again, and you know I'll be back for the next video. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.